Have you ever thought about how you could use negativity for good in your life? Hello, my name is Zoe Psychoski, and welcome back on this very windy day to my motivational YouTube channel, Zoe's Two Dots on Life. Today, we are going to talk about something a little hypocritical, and that is how negativity can actually be a good thing. Sounds like an oxymoron, right? So this video is actually inspired from one of my friends from Penn State. So we've been friends for 3 years and we've been keeping in touch via pen pal. And he wrote something to me in his last letter that said how he was confused how I was always so positive all the time and I used my time so wisely. And he said it almost seemed a bit fake. Now, I read this over a couple of times, and to say the least, I was pretty shook, but I really thought about what he wrote, and it opened my eyes up to a lot. Think about it. When you post on social media or talk to your friends, you put out there what you want everyone to see. You post pictures that portray an image of who you are. They include things of you smiling or your accomplishments or just something that you want other people to see. You never post times that you're feeling lazy, unproductive, or sad. You don't want other people to think that you are not perfect. Now, that's why social media can be toxic, because all that you see is what people are portraying themselves to be. When you are feeling one of those negative emotions, you don't see other people posting about them or talking about them. So you start to wonder if they are even normal to have. On my motivational Instagram account, I only post motivational things in order to keep my motivational theme. But that might lead people to think, oh my gosh, she is just so positive and happy and motivated and productive 24/7 around the clock. But that is not the truth. Negative emotions are normal. Anxiety, doubt, guilt, stress, worry, sadness, anger, we all go through them. They are important. But why is that? Well, without negativity, you wouldn't know positivity. Without sadness, you wouldn't know happiness. Without worry, you wouldn't know faith or belief. And without stress and anxiety and worry, then you wouldn't know peace and calmness and relaxation. I think what helps me deal with negative emotions are comparing them to clouds. Emotions are like clouds. They too will pass. Emotions are temporary. For example, I've had some really productive weeks this summer, but I've also had some really unproductive weeks this summer where I felt lazy, unmotivated, and then guilty that I didn't do anything. But that is okay. I think that there's a tipping point. There's a point where you say to yourself, okay, enough is enough. I need to change my ways. It's this spark of motivation to change to the opposite. For example, you can tell yourself, okay, I'm done feeling sad about X. I'm just done feeling guilty about Y. Or I'm just done being angry about Z. What's the point anymore? So without that initial negative emotion, you wouldn't switch back even stronger to the positive one. I think it's all about feeling that negative emotion fully so that it can pass by sooner. But don't force it away, as it's just gonna keep coming back stronger. You've got to think about it as a scale. You want more of the positive emotions than the negative ones. If you are positive 24/7, then that's just not normal. Then that's when it starts to feel fake and forced. I can certainly tell you that I am not positive 24/7, no matter how I might portray myself to be. I've changed my thinking in that if I'm having an unproductive day, then I embrace it. I ride the wave, let it pass, and know that another wave of productivity is going to hit me soon. If I try to force being productive when I'm feeling really unproductive, then I get nothing done. I think that negative events and situations can really open up your eyes to a new way of seeing things. They can even elevate you to the next level of your life. For example, if you fail an exam or you don't get that job offer, then this can cause you to reevaluate your study habits or your interview style to improve them and come back 10 times stronger. Or if a relationship doesn't work out, then you can reevaluate what you're looking for in someone and then find a new partner who is 10 times better. I think that the key, though, to overcoming a negative situation is to make sure that you do some introspective work and thinking before you immediately take action again. If you jump from one failed event to the next without changing your ways, then you are just going to start going down a downward spiral rather than an upward improvement. Breakdown can lead to breakthrough and new awareness if you choose and let it to. Relating to tennis, if I lose a match, then how do I react? Well, of course I'm going to be upset at first. That is human, and I should totally feel that upsetness. But then when do I reach that tipping point where I can take that negative event and turn it into something positive? I might tweak my strategy, my technical strokes, my approach to conditioning, or even my eating habits. I would not have made that change, though, if that negative event didn't happen. I would just stay mediocre. Instead, I can walk into my next match as a better and stronger me since I reevaluated where I went wrong, I made the changes, and I took them into the next match. Replace lost tennis match for any negative event in your life. Maybe it's a failed exam, an unproductive day, a failed relationship, or an unhealthy habit. The possibilities are endless. Use that negative event for good and come out on the other end as a better you. I would like to wrap this video up with one of my favorite quotes. Life is 10% of what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next Saturday.